your quarry. And the four of you have all hidden in the woods outside of the clearing. So it's just... shoot, let me open my notes. I forget everybody's name. I'm very, very bad at names.
Hello?
Yep.
Ah.
What's wrong?
What the shit?
What'd you do?
Oh, I thought it just disconnected. Like everything froze.
No, you're here.
And your window, in your copy windows is ingenuine, so it's fine.
Alright, what?
So are we talking about Rex, the undead brother?
Yeah, of Shabazz.
Of Shabazz. Well, there's Paul twice.
Double Paul.
Yeah.
You gonna stop cloning yourself? What's going on? Okay, there we go.
2 times the Paul.
Yeah.
It's like a whole hunk of cow. Maybe not everybody liked the quad steak burrito as much as I did, but we really liked that advertising campaign. So, all right, so you're in the clearing. Shabazz is in the clearing. The rest of you are around the clearing. And what I meant to ask was, are you all together at like one spot outside the clearing, or have you sort of spread out and surrounded the clearing?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I don't know what our marching orders were, but if I was doing this in real life, I would choose if there were trees in a circle, I would be hiding behind a tree opposite someone else who's... Hector, weren't you like laying down in the field or something, or...
I'm always just laying down, you know. It always looks like I'm laying down because I'm really short.
Oh wait, no, that was Unatra. Unatra, you specifically said like you wanted to be like face down on the ground.
Right, for maximum hide potential.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I love it. Oh no, in a bush, right? Like not in.
Yeah, but you went fully prone.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Because I remember having to be like, well, that'll be a move equivalent action just to stand up, and you're like, that's fine. Like,
I don't know how to hide in a bush.
Okay.
This is my.
I assume that Unatra just like fell face first on the ground without even trying to like stop herself with her hands. She just like.
Only if I can do it quietly.
All right. So assuming the clearing is a clock face and the path comes in at 6 o'clock, where are you guys positioned around the clock?
I'm at
Wait, so the forest is like a sea?
What?
I don't understand when you say.
You're in like a circular clearing, and there was a path coming up to it, right? So I'm just trying to index where you guys are around this circular clearing.
Is there trees around the entire clearing?
I mean, yes. It's not like a tight ring of trees, but like, yeah, you're like deep enough in the forest that there's basically trees in every direction as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
all right.
Entrance is from
Hector, why don't you and I hit like 4 and 8 o'clock, so that we can maybe get the jump
4 and 8.
behind.
Alright, sounds good. I'll take 4 o'clock.
Okay.
They're entering from 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be at 3 o'clock. You guys are getting the jump.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be at 3 o'clock. I guess I'll just follow behind.
Okay, and then we'll just for symmetrical sakes, we'll have Durkin at
9 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10. That works for me.
Sure.
And then what's his name? I can't even remember his name now. Shabazz is in the middle.
Yep.
And
Rex.
actually, I think he would sort of naturally be as far away from the path as possible. So he's inside the clearing, but at 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay.
Which makes sense. He's like the point of focus
Sure.
forward, hopefully.
So you're spending, you're waiting. Shabazz is sort of sweating and pacing a little bit and wringing his hands and very nervous. And all of a sudden up the path comes Rex.
What's do I have to roll to like sense his like his demeanor? Like, does he look like he's traipsing, or is he happy to be there, or is he?
I think that would be a sense motive check.
All right.
I guess we all.
I rolled a 17.
I'm gonna roll that too. I'm gonna roll a sense motive as well, just because what else is there to do currently? And I rolled a 10.
16 to and whatever penalties there are to lying straight down on the ground.
Yeah. So you see, he seems to be casual about everything. You know, I mean, he's not skipping, but he seems to be acting like this is very normal.
Yeah, like unexpected. Got it.
Right.
Can we hear what Shabazz is saying to him?
Well, he hasn't gotten to Shabazz yet.
Yeah, he's still walking towards him.
Yeah. So when he gets to the mouth of the clearing and sees Shabazz across the way, and Durkin is going to have to make a will save here.
Who's going to roll for Durkin?
Do you want bad rolls?
Yeah, so we're not...
Am I usually roll well?
Alright, Paul, you roll for Durkin.
Ooh. I did not roll well. I rolled a 12. That
might be okay.
Yes, he saves.
What's he saving, by the way?
So the doppelganger has a skill called Detect Thoughts.
Yes.
And you get a willed save DC, I'll just tell you, 13, to negate it, to not appear when the doppelganger is trying to scan for thoughts in a cone in front of him.
There is a bonus to knowing or a penalty to not knowing that? Like, is there a bonus to knowing that's happening or a penalty to not knowing that's happening?
It's not listed in the spell.
Okay.
I mean, we could potentially make a house rule after this if you guys are interested in something like that, but I feel like it would just complicate it.
Okay. It doesn't need it. I was just curious.
It's just a flat limit, right? Like, you don't need to... Yeah. I agree for now, yeah.
Oh my god.
What's up?
So Shabazz also would have had to make a will save.
Okay.
And so he... Rex gets about like about a quarter of the way into the clearing and just sort of stops, and you see a surprised look come upon his face. And he greets his brother, and Shabazz like looks up at him, and he looks like he's struggling to find something to say.
Shabazz looks like he's...
Yeah, he looks like he's struggling, right? Because this guy looks like his brother, and so he doesn't know how to act in this situation. But at this point, Rex is unaware of any of you. So do you guys want to take any actions at this time? Waiting to see this play out, or what?
Hector, can you perform any sort of like backstab? Are you like sneaky enough to get a really good hit on him?
So you're talking about move silently, I'm assuming, and like...
No, he's talking about your class skill, sneak attack.
I have a fucking sneak attack class skill? Holy shit.
Yes. It's the best part about being a rogue. Like, by far.
Did that in the beginning, though?
Yeah, I think you get it at level 1.
Sorry, I've been so obsessed with like being a dwarf, I haven't even really looked at like my rogueness. Because I feel like it's never come into play other than just unlocking shit, so...
It's like how we need to do things to clear shit out, I think.
Oh, yeah. Sneak attack plus 1d6 in trap finding. I did not realize I could do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
If a rogue can catch an opponent when he is unable to defend himself effectively from her attack, she can strike a vital spot for extra damage.
Whoa.
Basically, a rogue's attack deals extra damage anytime her target would be denied a dexterity bonus to AC. Or when the rogue flanks her target.
Oh.
This extra damage is 1d6 at first level and increases by 1d6 every other level thereafter. So A level 20 rogue striking from an unseen place deals weapon damage plus 10d6 damage.
Are you kidding? So I'm within 30 feet of the target then?
You are 100% within 30 feet of the target.
Holy
so if you were to
shit.
start a surprise attack at this point, you could probably close and attack with your axe for sneak attack damage. You could potentially you could definitely attack with your bow for sneak attack damage. This would be the time, because you'd be catching him flat-footed because he'd be surprised.
Excellent.
Is backstab any weapon, or is it like specialized with daggers? If there's like built
It's literally any weapon against any creature that has vital areas. So
Right.
the sneak attack doesn't work against jellies, for instance, or gelatinous cubes. I think they're called.
But you can do it with like a great axe.
Yes, but you can absolutely sneak attack with a great axe. Why not? I've seen people are not. There was a joke in the movie The Gamers. I don't know if you guys have seen it, where he attacks a guy with a ballista.
I guess it just takes the first shot, right?
Yeah, you just do plus 10d6 damage. Shit happens, or in this case, 1d6.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. I guess stabby with my dwarven war axe. I'm gonna sneak attack this person.
You leap up out of the.
I have my 1d6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you are also going to deal weapon damage, but you have to start with your to hit roll. You actually
it's a d20 roll, obviously.
Yeah, d20 to hit.
All right, here we go. Sorry guys if I fucked this up.
A 1.
I get a 1. I just trip over and stab myself in the eye and I'm dead. Never saw it coming.
No, you have to live through that embarrassment.
8. Ah.
Um,
I roll like a piece of shit. All right.
Is that with your addition with your attack bonus?
No, I just rolled an 8, a 1d20 just to see if I hit. I guess is what you're asking.
Yeah. So you to hit roll. I know it's been a while since we've been in combat.
Yeah.
But right next to your dwarven war axe, there's an attack bonus.
1d10
on your sheet. Nope. Before that, to the left of that. It should say Dwarven RX, and then I think I've got +0 written here.
Yeah, I have nothing on my attack bonus, so yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like,
you come charging out and whiff, but everybody needs to roll initiative now.
Of course I whiff. Of course.
Yeah.
I roll a 6 for initiative. I will stand up on the last turn of this round.
19. Doing well. I should have rolled for you back there.
Yeah. You know I can't roll well. I in these challenging times. I need extra luck. All right.
I need a d20 for Alan or for Durkin as well.
Oh,
Roll it, Paul. What'd you get?
14.
14. Nice.
Does he get vote? No, he doesn't. He gets 0, right?
He's got +2 to initiative
Oh.
because he's got a +2 dex.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like Paul is eating Doritos or something cheesy.
No, I just had a power crunch like a douchebag.
Okay.
They're good.
Alan Burke, did you roll your initiative?
I didn't realize I had to. I thought I just fucked
Yeah,
up.
everybody. Initiatives all around.
A 1! A 1!
Okay.
Man, I'm terrible at this.
This might be a long fight.
Yeah, it sure will be.
Or it might not be. It might just be one action by Paul.
It seems pretty unlikely, but it is plausible.
It's plausible.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the initiative for this. I guess he's got.
Francis,
I got this NBC chart, and I'm trying to find the initiative for the NPC chart, and it's not listed, unfortunately.
No, I don't blame Francis. He's like, man, this should have been over by now. Allenberg should have been able to kill him, but here we go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, what's his name again?
Rex?
Shabazz. Nah, Shabazz. I'm rolling Shabazz's initiative. Doppelganger's initiative is listed right there.
Oh, in the doppelganger
All right.
part.
So,
yeah.
you guys have a surprise round. All 4 of you will get a half turn before anything actually starts. So you'll be able to move or attack, basically.
You said there was a full thing? Stand up is a full?
Stand up is a move equivalent action. So you can stand up.
Okay.
But then you will have to just stand there and look on as everything else happens.
That's fine.
Thanks for not trying.
So Dusha, you're first?
I will get in there when I can.
So I can attempt to hit him with a crossbow from my location.
You sure could.
Alright. That seems smarter than running at him with a graceful fan attack. Alright, I hit a... Oh, that's a 14.
14 total?
Yeah, actually, this is the... I'm using my weird dice, and I'm like, is that a 14? I hit...
You have a +2 with your heavy crossbow.
Oh, fuck! No! Okay, so I have this dice that has, where's the camera? It has this on it, and I always think that's a 14, but that's actually the natural 20 on this dice.
Yeah, that's
so I just rolled a natural...
That's the Magic the Gathering,
Yeah.
Damn it,
So
Paul.
Oh, you just rolled a natural 20.
Paul, get real dice.
Yeah.
with a...
So you definitely hit. And with the heavy crossbow, it's 1d10 times 2.
Okay.
It's
a 10.
It's a 10 times 2?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4.
8 damage. So your crossbow sort of like looses, right, and zings through the air, catching it like right in the shoulder, catching Rex right in the shoulder, right. And you see it like a bunch of blood start to spill out into the shirt that he's wearing.
Oof.
A real solid hit. Okay, Shabazz. Shabazz pulls out his bow and looses it on. Where's my d20? There it is. And looses it on Rex.
Wow.
Also scoring a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I look like such a piece of shit. I'm like the distraction.
I'm impressed that Shabazz was able to fight.
Yeah, he'd like screwed up his courage. Holy shit, he deals max damage.
God damn.
Does he die?
Yeah, Shabazz is a longbow. It's 1d8. And it's ×3 critical. So he just dealt 24 damage.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So Shabazz, like, he gets this look of zen on his face, right? like you know, an insane rage, and he knocks his bow, and looses it and catches the doppelganger, or catches Rex in the eye, right? Just straight through his head, and he just drops to the ground.
Shabazz or Rex?
Rex is like dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like Shabazz should get bonus experience. Like, holy crap.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
I have time to stand up.
Cheese and rice.
Yeah,
you can't plan for critical.
like, did you get him?
Yeah, like, I'm just lying down there like, alright.
Yeah, Unatra seriously hasn't even stood up yet.
No, it's great. Like, I see one trip and then 2 amazing hits, and I'm just lying down there.
No, I imagine your face is just in the ground. You're like, is it over?
I mean, presumably,
Well,
I'd
like to run over to Shabazz immediately and just like put a hand on his shoulder or anything, just in case he's like,
yeah,
gonna like faint, or like, you know, just the entire exertion of him mustering his courage would make him feel suddenly weakened.
Yeah,
I'm looking up the amount of experience because I thought I would have more time here. You each earn 180 experience.
Yay!
Yay! Do we level up? I think
You should.
yes.
932 or something.
Yeah, 932 plus. Sorry, how much was it, Francis?
180.
180. Oh yeah, yeah.
We spent so long being like, let's wait till there's 4 of us. We tried to get like a survey.
I really didn't think that was gonna happen.
All we needed was Shabazz.
And like
Yes.
only 2 people participated, and only one of them successfully participated.
I was really concerned the doppelganger was gonna kill you guys before we started this.
I was gonna attempt to trip to see if that actually, like, you could trip a doppelganger, right?
Yeah, sure, why not? It's got legs.
Right? Yeah. So hopefully that would have helped. But all right.
Yeah, it's a CR3 creature.
What's CR3 mean?
Challenge rating 3. It means it should have been a very difficult fight for you guys. For a party of all level 1s.
So what should we settle now? What? Should we
So all right. So once you
first.
Yeah, you guys. I'll let you guys pick whether you want to do level up stuff or you want to play out the scene and level up later.
I want to play out the scene and level up later, to be perfectly honest, because let's see what happens. So if we play out the scene, Douchey goes over to Shabazz, checks up on him, see how's it going. Unatra,
on the ground, you can see that the Rex is shrinking and his clothes is disappearing, and he's sort of being reduced into this sort of gray homunculus with no mouth and big eyes, confirming your suspicions that he was in fact a doppelganger.
I'm like, hey, good thing that happened, right, guys?
I think we all laughed because we were just like so like amped up, and then it just like ended so quickly. I think we all do. Our characters, I think, would actually laugh if Douchey did say that.
At least like a small laugh, maybe not like roar out in laughter, all of us, but
yeah,
definitely laugh at least a little.
I mean, it's hard to laugh with your face full of dirt, Unatra.
I think so, but clearly.
At this point, Unatra still hasn't stood up.
I've stood up when he went to walk over, I'm sorry.
Shabazz sort of like collapses to his knees, clearly very shell-shocked over what's just happened. He doesn't really have anything to say. He's just sort of staring at this creature that he's fully murdered, and trying to piece it all together.
I want to take the moment to like go into like the melodramatic a little bit, and just like if this was a made-for-TV movie, it'd be like, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. So I give him one of those.
Yeah.
But Douchey's genuine when he does it, not an asshole like me.
Right. Yeah. Shabazz, like, he nods, like clearly he acknowledges that, but you know, still very shaken. And I'm trying to decide whether Shabazz cries. You know what? I have dice. Dice will decide whether Shabazz cries.
Just like my own life.
Another natural 20. Completely well adjusted now.
No, he doesn't quite cry, but he gets. It looks like he's right on the edge there.
I'm gonna go over and just. I'm just so surprised I've never seen a doppelganger before. I'm just gonna go like kind of examine and kind of like kick the doppelganger a little bit on its arm, just to. I don't know. I'm just like super astounded by seeing, because we've seen so many creatures, right? Spiritual, like, was it druids, and now we're seeing a doppelganger. I'm like, my young mind is blowing up. Like, I can't believe there's so many like weird things in this world I've never witnessed before.
I forgot, doppelgangers in this world can copy someone else, but they don't have to kill someone to do it?
No, they don't have to kill them at all.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I have no interest in the doppelganger.
I mean, do you think Durkin would want to try to loot the doppelganger to see if he has any?
I feel like Durkin would have said something like, just according to plan, or something. Like, after he fell down. Like, according to his plan, specifically.
Yeah. Oof.
So...
Does a doppelganger drop anything else? I'm curious about that.
Yeah. So as you're kicking him, you notice that there's like a small bag of personal effects underneath it. Like a little leather bag.
Okay. I mean, I want to stay beside Shabazz because I feel like my character has the closest connection to him, but if anyone else wants to rifle through those belongings and check on, you know, are they the doppelganger's belongings or are they Rex's belongings? And...
I'm gonna bring them over to you guys.
Okay.
So I notice it, and I grab it from underneath it, from underneath the doppelganger, and I bring it over to you and Shabazz, and I wave over Unatra to come over here as well. We're kind of all collected now. I'm feeling.
Also be there, right?
Oh yeah, and Durkin too. Yeah.
Yep. So you open the bag, and inside you find 170 GP, a bejeweled monocle, and a small pink pearl necklace.
Huh.
Do any of these things look familiar to Shabazz, or is he not even looking at it?
He doesn't seem to recognize any of them.
Okay. What type of necklace? Sorry.
Small pink pearl necklace.
Small pink. Okay. I'm curious if I can identify any of that. I do have appraise.
Yeah, you could roll an appraise check.
Yeah, do I need to do it for both the monocle and the necklace separate?
Yeah, you'll have to appraise them separately. Hold on, let me get the appraise skill definition out.
Sure.
There's a really convenient little tables in most of these.
Cool. And I can't believe we're level 2, guys. We did it.
Yeah, you guys are all level 2.
I kind of feel wrong taking this treasure when, like, it was Shabazz who kind of...
Hey, I showed it to Shabazz, and he's like, oh, I don't recognize any of it. I'm like, cool, it's ours. See ya.
Well, thing, I feel like, should we offer some of this to him?
I mean, I wouldn't feel... I'd feel like if this happened in real life, I would probably want to offer Shabazz some of the money. I don't think that he would want the...
Do your appraisal first.
Yeah. No. Oh, come on, guys. Like, meta talk, really? Like...
Meta talk? Yeah, of course. Like, I would be like... the guy killed his own brother.
Right, basically the guy killed his own brother, and you're like, nice job, here's 170 GP.
Okay.
Like, what?
I mean, so, like...
But how bad does it look if we're just like, nice job? Does this look familiar to you? No? Alright, we're gonna take it. Like,
yes!
We didn't quite...
I mean, like, I would want to, like, be like, if there's any like, because there's always costs associated with death, even if there's not been a funeral. So, like, you know, if there's... I probably, in real life, would offer... I'd probably offer everything, and then he would probably be like, no, I don't want the disembodied articles of the doppelganger who facaded as my brother, masqueraded as my brother.
I think my character is okay with taking it, but would rather at least offer something.
Okay, real talk. Alan Burke just has the bag,
and you can take it. That's your character.
I will just have the bag, and if
Okay.
Dushi or Unatra are like, no, seriously, offer him the money, your characters have to explicitly tell me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep it because
that's fair. It's in your hands. That's
it's in my hands.
It's beyond my control or morality. So.
All right. So appraise. Let's do this. Adventures. God, I didn't know I could sneak attack. This is so dumb. I should have known that.
It's gonna change everything.
It will change everything because I'm like, the rogue is only good, like, it has all these buffs for, like, you know, sneaking and breaking blocks and stuff. That's great. And then it's like, oh, you can actually, like, literally murder someone if they don't know you're there. I'm like, what?
There are builds to backstabs. Like, I think you can increase your critical bonus or something.
Yes.
At certain levels. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta reread that one. Sorry about that, but cool.
No.
I just didn't know you could do it with a great axe. You can't even stab with an axe.
Yep, you could do anything you want.
I imagine you just, like, hold it by the handle and backstab them with the...
Yeah, I probably would have done that.
Wait,
So, are you gonna roll appraise?
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me to. I thought you were looking something up for appraisal. Never mind.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got it. I got the rules figured out.
Got it.
Ready for you
All
to
right.
appraise.
All right. I am going to be rolling, so I'm going to appraise the monocle, the bejeweled monocle, with an 11 plus 4, so total of 15.
All right, you think the monocle is worth about 1,400 GP?
Wow.
Question mark? Okay. And I will appraise the small pink pearl necklace. Ah, damn it. I just rolled off the table. 1 second. 17 plus 4 for the pearl necklace. So 21.
You think the pearl necklace is worth around 2,000 GP?
oh my god.
Well, then level 3 treasure is great.
Alright.
I feel so guilty of that. Like,
Now, how do I communicate that with my party if Dushi is like comforting Shabazz right now, and I'm like, guys, this is like a lot of fucking money. What do I do? I
don't know. That's up to you.
Do I need to figure that out? Bring Unatra and Durkin around and be like, guys, this thing is like 1,400 and this thing is like 2,000, and both Durkin and Unatra know, but Dushi does not.
Let's offer the money to Shabazz and Kia.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
I mean, to be fair, like 170 GP would kind of be a windfall for someone in his position.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it's a lot of money to be offering him.
They'll cover the costs. I'm saying this a little out of the game, but I can repeat this to Alan regular in game. But we still need him to help us with stuff, right? Or did he do everything he needed to for us?
No, I believe you guys had set up a meet, right? You guys were going to go meet with the dean.
Yeah.
About using the Staff of Wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they said, yeah, if they could examine Christopher, then yeah.
So I'm of the mind that even if we did give the 170 gold to Shabazz, like Shabazz won't just like up and run out of that situation. He doesn't know that situation is particularly like dangerous or bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if he wants to help us again, that's his call. If he decides, like, because
Okay. All right. What Alan Rick's gonna do right now is take the 170 GP and give it to Dushi. Be like Dushi, and I do like a kind of like, you know, that movie nod, like what I just gave you, that guy. And then I'll keep the bag next to my. If I may remind everyone, I have a compendium of erotica in my bag. I will place this
you
bag.
Don't need to remind us, we know.
Important reminder.
May Roberts, PhD. It'll be right there.
When you do the head nod, I treat it less like a gesture of a head, and I pat your head sort of like if a cat was trying to like butt your hair, but like I give you like a muzzle that way. And then I take the money and I say to Shabazz, hey, the doppelganger was carrying this. If this will aid in any way to helping you and Rex's wife and your mother just handle anything financial that's come out of this, I hope that this is helpful for you.
And I'm sorry, I was looking some stuff up. You're giving him all the money?
Yeah.
The 170 items.
So he sort of puts his hand out, and you drop the gold in his hand, and his eyes get really, really big, and he sort of is like, where did Rex get all this?
Oh, I have no idea. The doppelganger was carrying this. I don't believe it was Rex's money.
I mean, it could have been Rex's saving. You don't know much about it.
So did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
No, I was asking Unatra. I assumed.
I didn't. Well, I say it as something he might need to consider. Like, we obviously don't know much about.
So you do say that out loud.
Unatra, what does your character say?
Has he seen the items? He saw the item, right?
I don't know. Probably not. Actually, probably wasn't paying very much attention.
Oh, he was still in a state of shock. Do you think?
Yeah. I kind of make that judgment too. So I'm saying that the 170 gold we found could very likely be part of Rex's financials.
Oh, no, he did. You showed him the items to see if he recognized anything.
Yeah.
So he saw the items. He didn't recognize them.
Then my character's not saying stuff. We offered the 170. It was never in my hand. It's beyond my thing. If someone else wants to mention it, they can.
Oh, okay. All right. So he sort of starts when Douchey mentions that it was the doppelgangers and probably not Rex's. He's like, oh, right, of course. Thank you very much. And he like gets out his little money pouch full of silvers and coppers and dumps all of his gold inside of it.
There's some of that with Rex's wife, but that's not our fault.
Huh?
I said I hope he shares some of that with Rex's wife.
He probably will. He sort of stands up and dusts himself off, and looks back at you guys. And he says, "I'm gonna go home now."
Okay. Well, hey, buddy. This is gonna be a hard story to tell someone. In my experience, sometimes telling someone in the form of interpretive dance makes things easier. So if you need to do that, I fully endorse it. If you need to borrow a costume to do that, I have some.
He looks at Douchey like just with the most confused look on his face, and he opens his mouth as if he's going to say anything, and then just goes,
I think we did a good thing today, guys.
Wait, is he still gonna help us? Did anyone want to make sure?
He's walking away.
Unatra, ask.
Hey, are you? I don't even know how he was gonna help us. I wasn't. Are you still going to be able to help us?
He sort of shakes, not like. He shakes his head, but not like he's saying no, just like, oh, I forgot, of course. And he like, he says, you know, can we do it tomorrow?
I don't remember the plans.
Say yes.
Yeah, we can do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find you.
Thank you.
Or I'll come to your. He says, I'll meet you at the tavern.
Thank you.
He shuffles back off into the woods. Well, along the path, but.
Man, I hope he doesn't get killed by a bear.
I hope we don't get killed by a bear. What are you talking about?
We just leave this thing here?
What do you think, Durkin? Well, I don't know. Maybe we should bury it.
I feel like Durkin would want to carry it around in a bag for a while.
Why?
I don't know. That's what he did with the
rats. He does have a
rats.
history of that.
Yeah.
If we ever really need to start our extermination business again.
Unatra, is this,
well, okay.
Can you reanimate this corpse?
I don't want to reanimate the corpse.
For instance, if we run into Shabazz tomorrow and he says, "Oh my gosh, I tried to tell this what happened to his wife, and she won't believe me unless she sees the body of the doppelganger," then we'll have it. So there's that.
Okay, does this homunculus body smell like? I know it's a fresh kill, so I just don't know, like, if.
That fresh kill scent.
No, I'm saying I don't know if doppelgangers smell like in their original form.
They don't appear to.
Okay, so obviously it might smell from a rotting thing. So if Durkin really wants to bring it, I mean,
that was mostly a joke. I'm gonna have to let you guys make the decisions here.
If she wants to support it and bring it.
I'm sorry, but isn't a doppelganger's body like 5 feet?
Yeah, it's like a creature. You can't keep it in a bag.
We'd have to like put it over our shoulder, like it's a game kill.
There are things that can carry like.
Who's beeping?
It's me. I'm adjusting my AC.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I mean, here's the other legit thought of, so aside from that thought of a reason to keep it is not necessarily even to keep it, but to sell it, because if doppelgangers are a somewhat rare creature, there might be like a spooky witch in town that wants to to buy its flesh.
Okay, even with that, my suggestion is to bury the body, to mark the grave, and if you still want to sell the dead body, you can just sell the information as to where to find the doppelganger dead body. We don't have to carry it.
I'm just devil's advocating keeping a corpse.
I'm fine with that.
Sure.
If you guys really want to keep the corpse in a place we know.
All right. Does Durkin have the shovel with him? Yes.
I think he always does.
Okay, give me the shovel.
I think Durkin is a shovel.
I am now shoveling. I'm trying to make like a shallow grave for this.
It'll take you a couple hours, but nothing crazy.
Okay, so what time of day is it after I'm done?
I mean, you came out here first thing in the morning, and you killed the doppelganger in like less than 6 seconds. So
it's like
still morning. It'll be, you know, late morning when you're done.
The dew hasn't even evaporated yet.
Yeah.
We can get some nice breakfast at our inn they offer.
Yeah. I mark the grave by putting just like maybe like 3 sticks in the ground near like where I put the head, just to mark it so it's like kind of obvious that this shallow grave has like a marker of some sort, but I don't have a tombstone, so I'm just putting like just sticks.
Okay.
In an organized fashion so people can understand that someone put it on.
Right.
That's it. And that's it.
Not just like haphazardly jamming sticks in the ground.
Yeah, where it's like, what does this mean? But it's more like, oh, someone did this for a reason.
Right.
Okay, so there. I'm done. My hands are dirty. I'm ready to go and take a shower. I feel dirty. Oh, now I gotta, in my inventory, add the bejeweled monocle. I know that if Durkin was here, he would want to keep it with himself.
You're our appraiser, so unfortunately, whether we trusted you or not, it would probably be best in your hands. Maybe DCs if we want to like really emphasize the trust, but you know, you're our only appraiser. We can't really do much with it, I think, without you. So
okay, sounds good. So we head back to the our inn to just wash the day away.
Yeah, I guess we spend the day leveling up.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's do it.
2's a fairly easy level. Okay. All right, so you make it back to the inn in like the early afternoon. And yeah, let's do level ups.
So I forgot, you said we have to make a choice on going to level 1 or going to level 2 on how we increase our health. Like whether it's by rolling or by a set amount. Is that
no, I was going to encourage you to roll.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You do have to sort of make a choice about how you're tracking your total experience. So the player's handbook gives numbers in total experience, so you can only add if you want. But those numbers get a little weird. Like it's 1,000 experience to level 1, 3,000 experience to level 2, 6,000 experience to get to level 3. Right. But yeah, but the other thing you can do is subtract your current level times 1,000 and then restart, and then it's 1,000 to go from 1 to 2, 2,000 to go from 2 to 3, 3,000 to go from 3 to 4. Yeah. So you guys sort of make that decision. It'd be nice if you all did the same thing so you could compare your your experience apples to apples, but I can work with either of them.
Basically, either we're at 1,112 out of 3,000 or 112 out of 2,000.
Right.
I can go either way. I guess if I had to choose, I would choose the 112, like reset it each time, but I don't know if everyone else has
All right, done with me. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Well,
all right. So, we've lost Paul.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
We're going to be resetting, Paul. So we're at level 2112 experience points.
Yeah, I heard. I just had no opinion.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So if you have your own player's handbook, on page 58 describes a pretty good level advancement algorithm.
On which page? Sorry.
58.
Okay.
So none of you are multi-classing at this point. Some of you will get increased base attack, but on your page in the player's handbook, it should basically, there's a nice convenient chart for all of the things that you will be upping. Dushi's a fighter, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, your base attack bonus goes up by 1, your fortitude save goes up by 1, and you get a bonus feat.
I get to choose what my bonus feat is?
Yes, you get to pick any feat you want. Well, any feat you have the prerequisites for.
Gotcha.
But yeah, generally it's change your BAB, change your save bonuses, spend any ability score if you have one, which you guys don't. It's every 4th level. Roll your hit die to get additional hit points. Spend your additional skill points, and then get any feats or spells or class features that you have.
Is dual wield a feat, or is that a?
Dual wielding is a series of feats. That start.
I feel like I was attempting to go down that path from the beginning, but.
Yep. They start with.
Okay.
Where are you? Yeah, 2-weapon fighting is the first feat. You have to have Dex 15 to get it, which Dushi does not have.
Yeah.
Oh, I had shitty base attack bonus, if I remember correctly. It makes sense.
I'm actually trying to find the chart that you're talking about on leveling up.
The rogues will be on page 49 at the bottom.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, so your base attack goes up, as does
1.
your reflex save.
Cool.
Oh, will save! Woo! So it changes the actual base save, right?
Yeah, changes the base save.
Alright, awesome.
Oh, Windows is saying no there.
I hit it into the wrong input field. I think it was my total.
My god.
I know, I'm awful. Number of spells increases to 4.
So if my base save for reflex was originally 2,
It should be 3 now.
it should now be 3, or it should be 3 plus?
No, it's now 3.
Okay, fine. In the special abilities, I get everything underneath that level, or is it just this one special? Because it says sneak attack, 1d6 trap finding, but now for the second level it's evasion, which I'm assuming is a little different.
Yeah, you get evasion.
So do I get evasion plus sneak attack?
Yeah, yeah. This is the list of new things you get.
Cool.
In this under the special. I believe evasion is.
Can avoid even magical and unusual attacks with great agility.
Right. It's if you make the reflex save, you take no damage. And then later you can get improved evasion, which means that even if you fail the reflex save, you still take half damage.
Oh, amazing.
Ah, bastard. 11. Okay, my health is at 11.
Okay.
But now I have
And you added your con score as well?
Wait. Oh, the con score gets...
Yeah, you get your constitution score per level added to your health.
Oh, I'm at 14, thank God. Okay. That's, I still rolled a 2, but it's...
Yeah.
Like, it's obviously better. Skill points. The character gains skill points to surrender on skills.
+4 on that longbow, though. Dushi's +6 on his Warfam.
What's a hit die? Is that a D20 as well?
Your hit die is class specific.
Ah, okay.
So the rogues is a D6.
D6.
And the fighter is a D10, I believe.
Is it anything a D8?
I don't know.
Whoa.
What'd you roll?
9.
9. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Plus your constitution.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure I was right about your hit die.
Yeah, I have a question about this too. Actually, when you're done with Paul.
Yeah, I was. So, Tadushi gets +9 HP plus Constitution of 2. So you went from 12 to 13. Or 12 plus 11 is 23 total HP.
I did it. I'm a healthy boy.
Okay, so I rolled my hit die. I got a 4. My character's Constitution ability modifier is 1, so that's 5, and it's 5 plus 7. If 7 is my hit points. All right.
Yeah. So now you have 12 hit points.
Cool. All right.
And then you get a class-specific number plus your intelligence in skill points.
Do you mind helping me out with that one? I actually
Yeah,
don't know.
I'll get to you in a second. What is your... Did your base attack go up, Onatra? Durkin?
It went up by 1, and it's not going to go up to the next level, so...
Okay, so you're at a +1, baby?
Yeah.
And your will save went up?
Yes. 3, from my understanding. From 2 to 3. That's what +3
Sounds
means.
about right, yeah.
Okay. I don't get any other save increases. That thing's like very...
You don't get any increases on your bad saves.
Yeah.
At level 2.
Very slow. I do get a DR of 2 now.
Congratulations. What's to overcome?
What?
What's to overcome your DR? DR is usually expressed as like 2/something.
No.
Because like usually it's like cold steel or like any magical weapon will overcome the damage reduction.
Oh, I see. Starting at 2nd level, a Dread Necromancer begins a journey on that. He gains DR2/bludgeoning and magic. Okay,
so bludgeoning and magic damage surpass your DR.
That makes sense. Bludgeoning is usually anti-skeleton.
Yep.
Okay, and from my understanding, this DR will eventually increase, but it will be the same type of DR.
It seems that way, yeah.
So, all right, avoid magic and avoid.
Dushi went to straight tank land. 23 HP at level 2 is really good.
Hey, I'm like a pseudo tank, like a mini.
Yeah. If only your AC was higher than 11.
Yeah, it's 14. It's the Constitution bonus, right?
No, you don't get con per level to your AC.
Oh, AC.
Yeah, your AC is 11.
AC is success in hitting me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I wasn't meant to dodge things. I was meant to take hit eventually.
Okay, so rogues get, I believe, 8+ int skill points per level.
Yeah, you're right. So that'd be 10 skill points? Because my int modifier is 2.
Yep.
So it just...
fighters get 2+ int, I think?
The necromancers also get 2+ int.
So I need to just decide where to put my ability modifier points?
Fighters get 2+ int, but Douchey has an int of -2. But you always get a minimum of 1. So Douchey, you have 1 skill point to spend. Alanverk, you have 10.
I think for my feat, I'm looking at improved initiative.
It's a pretty good feat.
Yeah.
So, Francis, do I change my ability modifier on my skills in order to add these values, or no? Like, I don't know where to put like the 10.
It's skill modifier, not ability modifier. It's in the box.
That's what I'm editing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have a maximum skill rank, but it's your level +3 for all your class skills, and your level +3 over 2 for all your non-class skills.
Wait, I thought it was 2 plus the actual intelligence score, not the modifier, is it?
Nope, it's your int modifier.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Yes, that's why none of you have skills except Alanverk.
Right, but I always...
Wait, so I max out at 4, if that's the case.
No, your max rank in a skill is 5. Now, because you gained a level just now.
Well, I'm confused then, because I'm not sure the skill modifier can only go up to my level plus my int.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not skill modifier, it's ranks.
Oh, ranks. Okay.
Yeah, so it's ability modifier and then ranks. Yeah,
Okay.
so you get a maximum of 5 ranks in anything.
Okay.
Except in anything that is a class skill. Everything else you're maxed out at 3. 2.5. 2, sorry.
2. Okay.
So Paul, did you decide to take improved initiative?
Yeah, it makes sense for me.
Alright. +4. Nice. Yeah, initiative is one of those things that doesn't really change as you level up, which makes improved initiative seem dumb at the beginning, and then you realize that it's a very permanent increase. And as a fighter, you're going to get a bajillion feats.
Yeah, I noticed that on this skill tree that I have. I get feats, bonus feats every other level.
Yeah.
At this point.
You get a feat every level that is divisible by 2. And then everyone gets a feat at every level that's divisible by 3. So, on levels that are divisible by 2 and 3, you will in fact get 2 feats while everyone else gets 1.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know I had such a foot
an
fetish.
embarrassment of feats. Alright, so I think that's everything. I think the only thing left is spending skill points. Yes?
Yes.
And I got 1 skill point?
Yes, you got 1 skill point to spend in anything.
Sweet.
Damn, that fucking sucks. Alright.
Sorry to hear that.
I thought it was more than 1. I thought it was... Yeah, I always thought it was 2 minimum.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, which is why you have to have the rule that everybody gets 1 skill point per level at minimum, because
Oh man,
otherwise people like Douchey would never get skill points, and that's not good.
Might have been better with the 10 in intelligence instead of wisdom. Oh well. I'm sticking by my 6 dexterity. I'm happy with it so far.
Okay. So who wants to spend their skill point first?
I guess I'll spend a skill point in athletics so that maybe next time I can throw Alan Verkire up into a tree.
Thank you.
I don't have athletics listed here.
Oh. Are we not playing 5e? Am I wrong?
No, 3.5.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, leveling is a lot more straightforward in 5.
Gotcha.
So in the past, you have spent your skill points on handle animal and perform dance.
Also important. Wait, there's an innuendo skill?
Not in 3.5, I don't think. I think that's a later.
I'm looking at 3ESRD. There's too many things.
Yeah, in.
Oh, it's just regular 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's weird that I have knowledge, but in parentheses it doesn't say anything. So it's just like...
Well, you're meant to fill it in.
I guess
you're supposed to be like, oh, I choose to learn about Dargans, and now I have rank 1 in knowledge dragons. Like, I have 5 knowledge skills on my sheets for each of you, so you can take a whole bunch of different knowledge skills.
I should have done that. Alright, well, now's the time, I guess.
There's no specific ones for your class skills listed?
I haven't checked.
Because I have knowledge arcana and knowledge religion as like my base class skills. Knowledge underworld. I don't know.
Knowledge local is
It's for rogues?
rogues not in class knowledge
Like
class skill.
local environment, like local social.
It's like, yeah, it's like, where's the bar? Where can I find the kind of person who I can pay to steal things for me?
So I just write local in parentheses under knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I don't know that I would diversify too much. You already have a pretty diverse layout of skills.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
you're doing all right for now, but like, generally people who don't want to think too hard about their skills,
Yeah.
pick a number of skills that are equal to the number of skill points they get per level, and then just are like, these are going to always be at max. And that way, like, things like open lock, as you've learned, are pretty hard to actually pull off.
Okay.
Especially in any kind of a hurry. So the more ranks you get in something, the more likely you are to do things. And like, you know, some of the really cool stuff, like, they're going to be locks that are 25 and 30 and 40 DC. So
Okay.
more ranks equals better.
And the max amount of rings at my current level is 5, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Good call. Thanks, man.
Yep. I mean, you can level your character however you want, just to be super duper clear.
No, yeah. I'm taking what you said into consideration. Because I am changing other things.
Okay. Would you guys suggest I just like try to add skill to handle animal because I have been using that, or should I like put something into like a strength skill like jump or swim? Because I have strength.
Do you have an opinion on that, Derek?
Yeah.
Like from a metagaming perspective?
Or no, I just mean from a. Yeah, I guess from a meta. I don't mean like character development. I mean like what do you think is the most helpful to the party, I guess?
Personally, I like specialization. I don't know physical sets, like how often that will, physical skills, how often that will occur for our group. And I also, like, obviously that's something Francis would know more, right? But I also don't know if we have some, like, in a normal campaign, I actually usually imagine most of these skill-based things are, like, everyone kind of has to do it. I don't know how true that is, though.
For the athletic stuff, it often winds up being that way, right? It's like everyone is running away from a thing.
Exactly.
Make a jump check, make a swim check. But with things like, all right, so jump is less true, but like a swim, for instance, you could use your swim check to help someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? So, potentially. And like I'm pretty lax on the way skills apply. So if you can convince me that like being good at swimming will make you good at this other thing, I'll probably let you apply your skill check to it. But yeah, I mean, in general, when you only have one skill, I don't know. I've never played a character with a single skill point before.
Yeah, this is a first.
Like, I was really enjoying the fact that you had invested in Perform Dance.
Yeah, I like Perform Dance, and I also like Handle Animal for him, for his personality. So.
Yeah, I think I would stick with what's good for the character rather than what's good for the party. Because, like, listen, the truth is that we're telling a story together, right? So,
yeah.
If you guys have a thing, if you wind up at the end of this with, like, level 17 Handle Animal, like, I might throw a situation at you specifically because I want to see that pay off. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Chekhov's gun. Like, if you pick a skill, I'll find a way to make it useful, right? Well, we all will at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add level 2 Handle Animal if I can, because
yeah,
I think Douchey thinks he's better. Like, the people who enjoy Douchey dancing just enjoy him as a human, and that's why they enjoy him dancing, whereas I think he just inherently does have a real gift with animals.
I like that reading of the character. I find it interesting and compelling.
I'm choosing to put mine into Intimidate instead of Knowledge Religion.
All right.
Bold move.
It's
I'm just gonna wear a bold lip.
I have an Intimidate skill of 10. All right. That's pretty nice. Probably.
I mean, it is. It might be helpful for a bunch of criminals on the run.
Does Unatra silently intimidate, or does she, like, go off on people? Like, is she, like, really good at stringing together a series of insults that you're like, oh shit? You talked about my mom.
I don't think she's good at, like, comebacks, like that type of stuff, like insult wars or anything like that. I think it's actually intimidating, whether it's silent or not. I mean, I guess it's silent, but it's like, I feel like I'm going to put a necromancy spin. Like, at some point, it's going to be intimidating with an army of undead, is what I'm hoping for, right? Like,
great.
But,
I think for now she's just got really crazy eyes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay, and I think I'm done.
All right, what did you level up?
Okay, so this is where I'm going.
All right.
I started. Let's see, with gather information, I added 2.
Nice.
So I go from minus.
So you're up to 4?
No.
Oh no, you had 0. So you went from -1 to +1, basically.
Correct. Yes. Try to do that.
All right.
I added 1 to climb, so I went from 2 to 3. Ooh.
By the way, you should have a +2 to gather information.
Really?
Yeah, you have some kind of. Oh yeah, you took a feat. You took an investigator feat.
I did, but
it gives you +2 to. So you're now a total of a +3 for gather information.
Wait, where's the feat get added in for this one? In the miscellaneous modifier?
Miscellaneous modifier, yeah.
I didn't realize that the investigator could do that.
I believe that's what that feat was. So +2 to gather information, right?
I'm gonna double check that.
My character has 4 miscellaneous modifiers from those feats, so I don't know how many.
Investigator. You get a +2 bonus on all gather information and search checks.
I put it for the search, but not for gather information. My bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at a 3 for that. That's fine with me.
Wait, hold on. I don't have gather information marked as a class skill for you. That sounds wrong.
Really? For a rogue?
Yes, I'm just double checking. Yes, it is a class skill. Okay, just making sure.
Yep, it's right there. Okay, so now it's a 3.
Yep.
Okay, I'm adding 1 point to climb, so I go from 2 to 3.
All right.
Because of that incident with the tree, which we shall never speak of again. Appraise, I'm adding 1 there, so I go from 2 to 3. Because we just saw how useful that is.
Yeah.
I have you with a miscellaneous modifier to appraise as well.
No shit. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I think that's a racial modifier for being a dwarf. So you get a +2 to appraise anything jewels related.
Are you saying that's a miscellaneous modifier too, or ability?
Yeah, it's also a miscellaneous modifier.
Yo, how
It's a
did
racial bonus?
Something jeweled. If it specifies something jeweled, you should put it on the side. I think, right?
Yeah, you should notate it if you can. But he's using an electronic sheet, so.
Oh, right.
It's
maybe that's why you didn't put it in your misc modifier, because it's only for jewels.
only for jewels. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write 2. Oh, it's giving me noises. Alright, never mind. In any case, alright, so my praise, I added 1 there, so the miscellaneous modifier for jewels only. So,
Right, so it's 5.
So it's at 5, maybe for 7, depending if it's jewel. Alright. I added 1 point for open lock, so I went from 4 to 5.
Alright.
I added 2 to search, so I go from 2 to 4. So I have a total of 8 in search.
Truth.
I added 1 for disabled device, so it goes from 4 to 5. And then I added 2 to diplomacy, so I can just be at 1.
Is diplomacy a class skill for you?
Don't think so. Oh, it is. God, man.
What?
Almost everything is a class skill for rogues. It's so wonderful for them.
Diplomacy, really?
Wait, but like, how does that affect this then?
No, I just wanted to see because cross-class skills, you get half a rank for every skill point you put into it.
So that's 2.5?
No, this is a class skill, so you get +2. But if it was a cross-class skill, you would have gotten +1 for the 2 skill points you spent on it. Does that make sense?
Sort of. So I added 2 ranks to it, and that's it, right?
Yeah. But it cost you added 2 ranks, and it cost you 2 skill points. If it had been, say, I don't know, swim. Yeah, if it had say, oh no, swim is one of yours as well. Jesus, they're all here.
Wait, I was able to add 1 for disabled device as well, because it is part of my class skill. Okay.
Yeah, almost everything you've done has been part of your class skill. It was just diplomacy that I had to double check.
Okay.
Because almost everything is a class skill for a rogue.
The other stuff makes sense to me. The diplomacy.
Handle animal is not. Well, diplomacy is a charisma skill.
Yeah.
So you get everything from your main stat. Generally becomes a class skill. Not everything, but most things.
Yeah, my charisma is a -1 ability modifier, and I have a total of 9 in charisma. So I'm like, oh man, I fucked up on that or something.
Yeah.
So are you adding diplomacy points for the sake of yourself or for the team? If you're doing it for the team, I think me and
just for myself, I don't want to be -1 in diplomacy, honestly. Like,
sure,
because,
that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm gonna be like appraising things now, like pretty well, especially if it's jewels. And then if like they're trying to argue, I'm like, hey, listen, man, like I've seen this jewel before. I know what it's worth, and I want to be diplomatic with the person who I'm like talking to about trying to finagle like getting money for the jewel, since I'm that person now.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking about getting out of -1 diplomacy.
Is that all 10, or did you have one more?
That was it. 2, 4,
Cool.
6,
Perfect.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's all 10.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't hit anything worth shit, right?
High-int rogues are crazy. I played with an 18-int rogue once, and he could do anything. Like, he'd be like, "Who has this skill?" I'd be like, "That guy. Obviously, he has them all. He just has ranks and everything." Yeah, high-end rogues are nuts.
Cool.
It would be funnier when he starts getting better at our tasks than we do.
Yep.
Like, that's what I'm gonna wait for. Just be like,
yeah. All right. So that's the level up. Congratulations, you guys.
We did it.
Reset your experience.
Yep. I'm writing in my experience points level 2, and then a number.
Right.
I don't know.
There's also a level on the front of your character sheet.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, where it says where you list your class at the top.
Yeah.
You list your level as well because you can multi-class, and so you could be a level 1. What did I do once? I did a level 2 barbarian, level 14 bard.
Right.
Dude, it turns out the barbarian is a really amazing combination. They're both charisma classes.
Ah, there you go. Okay, done.
Great, great.
And we have to do it for Durkin eventually, but
I would assume.
Yeah, I'll spend a couple minutes.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the next session.
Okay. What?
You just gotta click this link that Paul just sent everybody.
Oh no.
What?
I can't right now because I'm streaming, but I will eventually.
It's safe for work. It's safe for stream.
Weird.
Is she leveling up?
Is this the school of your?
Oh, nice.
Yes, 100% Paul. I'm about it.
There you go.
I didn't know how to explain that. Like I just like there was no way for me to say what it was I was laughing at.
I didn't know how to explain that either. All I did was type in fan GIF, and that was the first appropriate thing.
Amazing. I really wish Chris was here. We leveled up in like a really awesome way.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I mean, I guess in technicality, he didn't have to be here. I mean, like a number of us didn't. I didn't have to be here for the fight.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that Shavaz would have leveled up for us? That was really nice.
That's nuts. That's legitimately insane. All right.
Oh, so Unatra, the plan, as I remember it, was that Shavaz and I were going to go talk to the dean without exposing your identities to the college, so that in case they turn me down, we still have the opportunity for surprise if we do use the Staff of Wish illegally, by keeping your identities out of it.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Okay, yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do with the? You're gonna shower and eat and?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm first in because I buried a body. Gotta get that doppelganger stink off of me.
Yeah. Don't remember, you can't take that book into the showers with you, Oliver.
No, I know. I know.
Okay.
I know. I just like.
You're literally stolen pornography.
You bet. Written by a PhD. And yeah, I imagine in the shower I level up. I feel so good. I'm like, yeah, I feel great. Level up.
He's inspired to be better in every way about himself. All the skills.
Unatra, you get first dibs on showering.
I mean, all I did was like lie down on dirt. I didn't really get that messy, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, you didn't even break a sweat.
Was it like muddy out there, or is it just like normal dry dirt?
Oh, it was a nice day. It was dry dirt, yeah.
Yeah,
you can dust it off your shirt. That's fine.
I'm not too worried. I took a shower yesterday on the. I think.
I just pick a leaf out of your hair. Like, there you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Unatra and her 3 gay dads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, no one said they were gay.
No, we're a celibate 3-dad relationship.
Yeah.
Better. That is even
Oh
better.
my god.
Oh man.
You guys are 3 men and a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's the future of 3 men and a baby.
Am I the youngest one in the group? Like, relative?
No, I am. I'm pretty sure I am.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I'm very young for my my race.
Because I'm still like 24, which isn't right. So I'm still chronologically the youngest, I guess, or that's not.
Yeah, you've spent the least amount of time on Earth, but your race matures much faster than dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's arguable, you know. Three dads.
I feel like Douchey is Steve Gutenberg in the 3 Men and a Baby.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, and okay, wait, I gotta look it up. 3 men.
And I think Alan Verk is Tom Selleck.
No.
And Durkin is Ted Danson.
I see that.
No, I think Durkin is Tom Selleck.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wow, directed by Leonard Nimoy.
God bless us, everyone.
God bless you,
That
Spock.
would make you, Francis, Leonard Nimoy.
yeah, I guess that does make me Leonard Nimoy. I'm okay with that.
Oh man.
Are you guys familiar with the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I am.
It's a song from like the 70s, maybe?
Yeah.
Sung by Leonard Nimoy.
So good. Okay, so I get out of the shower, and all you are just like still standing around. I'm like, okay, and I just put on my clothing, go back into the bathroom, put on my clothing, and ready to go downstairs. I'm gonna have a drink because that was a profound morning. That was probably the most profound morning I've ever had in my life. So I say, I'm heading down to the bar, people.
I mean, I think this is the first time any of you have ever killed a sentient creature before, right?
Technically, never. I had never even touched the sentient creature. Yep. So, first time.
My conscience is still clean.
I'm gonna feed my cat Momo, and as I feed Momo, I feel this profound sense of like, wow, I feel like I'm feeding her better than I ever have before in my life. I feel like I've skilled up in my ability to feed her.
Nah.
I feel like you have to. Yeah. Momo feels that way too. You can tell. Momo's enduring it immensely. I don't know how you feed an animal well, but whatever it is, it's clearly working.
Yeah.
I mean, I as someone who doesn't feed their own cat well, I feel like I could do a better job.
So do I know, as Alan Verk, like where I can go to like kind of pawn these items I have now?
I'm sure you could gather that information without too much effort.
You also have knowledge in local. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't know what to roll for that. Would I know? Do I do
gather information?
Probably that one because I have more feats than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked the bartender.
Or search. You just walk around the city looking for something.
I love that I have here 1 GP minus for the tonic for Unatra Go Pigs. Okay.
What?
I don't know what that. No, you bought tonic.
Tunic.
I said tonic. I meant
pig blemishes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have my cloak listed in my inventory from.
Yep.
What was it, pig blemishes?
Yeah, pig blemishes. School of Magic.
Tunic. Let's see. 1 SP for a drink. And I roll for gather information. 19.
Oh.
Plus 20, plus what, 5 was it?
Plus 3.
Alright. You are... No, it's gotta be plus 5. Did you forget to put your plus 2 from your feet?
No, the feet is 2. Plus 2 for the ranks, and then it is... I have a -1 in charisma.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Gather information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the names of a couple different places around town that might, be. You get like, so you get 2 pawn shops and 1 high-end jewelry store.
Okay.
One of the pawn shops is called Gold and Silver Pieces Pawn Shop.
Got it.
Are they like those like cash for gold sort of places?
They're a little bit more respectable than that.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the pawn shop called again?
Gold and Silver Pieces.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys watch as much trashy television as I do.
No, I don't get the reference.
Gold and Silver Pawn is the name of the pawn shop where they film Pawn Stars.
Oh my god, that's what it's called.
Yep, Gold and Silver Pawn.
They're the ones. They're the ones who's like, oh, this thing has been through World War II. It's been through my family.
I'll give you $1 for it. Yeah.
And the people are just like, well, I'm down on my luck, so here you go. It's like, yeah, and then resell it for like $1,000 or something.
Yep.
Okay.
I love watching a show about those specific people making money.
If I had a pawn shop, I would call it Grey Poupon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a much better name than Gold and Silver Pawn, right?
Well, I'm going to come downstairs after feeding my animals and make eye contact with Alanverk and say, "Hey,
What's up?
did you want to go and try to sell those things? Was that the plan?"
I don't know. I was gonna ask the whole team what we should do with these, because I have no idea whether these things are enchanted or I just know they're expensive. I just don't know what we should do from there on.
If only you knew some
I
kind
think
of
you look
sorcerer.
fetching in that pink pearl necklace, and if you want to wear it, I endorse it.
So you said sense magic, right, Francis?
I said if only you knew some kind of sorcerer.
Yeah, if only we did.
Okay. What is the sense magic? There isn't. I don't have.
There's a spell called Detect Magic.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, right. Okay. Fine.
So we're downstairs drinking, and I'm assuming Dushi's like, oh yeah, just ask Unatra to take a look at it.
I forgot. I don't need to roll for that, right? That's just like a skill that takes.
That's just a magic spell. It takes about 18 seconds for you to find everything out.
I do that. I do.
Okay. They are not magical at all.
Yep.
So you're downstairs with us?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
I mean, sure. If everyone else is.
Yeah, I'm having a beer, and it's only like 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'm a social drinker.
Well, it's got to be mid-afternoon by this point.
All right, it's 3 p.m. and I'm having a beer.
I'm eating the free peanuts that come in a bowl at this bar, and then the bartender's like, "Those aren't nuts," and I look down and they're roaches.
Why are they in a bowl? Why are they in a bowl?
I'm just sitting at the desk. My moment of clarity was that I seem to feel a little less pain, so I'm just licking at my body while drinking.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what to do now.
I'm looking at you looking at your own body, and I go, oh, that's weird.
Let's go to this pawn shop then. Let's get rid of, like, unless someone wants to wear a monocle. I mean, it's a great costume piece, but...
Aw, I like where you're going with this.
Is there a functional piece of the monocle? Does it actually enhance, like, a certain amount of...
Yeah, I mean...
no, it doesn't provide any benefits.
Really?
Aside from looking great.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great, but it's really just a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
I mean, how great do I look, though? I mean, maybe I want to keep it. Maybe I can wear it as a disguise. You know, maybe if I'm on top of someone, for example, and I were to wear it, I would look very important.
I mean,
the thing is that if you walked into Pig Blemishes wearing that bejeweled monocle and were like, "I would like to buy your fanciest staff of wish, sir or madam."
Do we need other apparel to match that, or just the monocle's good enough?
I think a monocle says it all.
Yeah. I mean, a bejeweled monocle?
That's true.
I gotta look this up. Let's see how fancy this is, because that sounds like a great idea. bejeweled monocle.
Like all your other clothes are normal, or like
You're still in your armor.
you're still
Mm-hmm.
wear a fancy armored.
Wow, these look super fancy. Nice. This is incredible. I hadn't even known about a bejeweled monocle before. Here, I'll put it on the chat. This is fantastic. All right, so I will be wearing this.
Ooh.
Nice.
Look how fancy that is. Like,
Wow.
good day, sir or madam.
Madam.
I would like your greatest staff of wish, please. only the best for my daughter.
See, that one's not even bejeweled. I'm guessing this one's got like a small stone in each of these little florets. Maybe is studded with slightly less valuable stones around the outside.
But you're saying the whole thing is like valuable stones.
Well, not super valuable stones, but valuable enough that you think it's worth 2,000 GP.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking expensive.
Or however much GP I told you that you thought it was worth.
I think it was 1,700.
1,400.
1,400. Okay, how about this one? No, maybe. What a ridiculousness!
That is a hell of a monocle.
I
Right?
think that should be the freaking bejeweled monocle.
Wait, oh, was it the same one that I just found? Because that would be great.
I don't know.
Oh, that one's pretty nice. Yeah.
Amazing.
I think this matches the pink pearl necklace.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just found this one, which I feel like is pretty intense too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's certainly bejeweled.
Okay. Well, enough small talk about that. So you guys want to go to gold and silver
Let's go
pieces?
sell it.
All right.
Yeah.
So Durkin's just like, yeah, whatever. Let's go. That's my Durkin impression. Yeah. So I'm good. All right. We all go to the first of one.
He's like, maybe we can exchange it for a bejeweled hairpiece. Not that any of us need it, but if there's one there, we should look at it.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, so there are 2 pawn shops and 1 high-end jewelry store. We shall go first to the one that we actually have the name of, the Gold and Silver Pieces pawn shop.
Great. You enter the gold and silver pieces pawn shop. There's an average size but very shiny-headed human behind the.
Shiny-headed?
Yeah. Have you ever seen pictures of Rick Harrison? Yeah, shiny-headed is the right adjective. Behind the counter, and he doesn't even greet you when you walk in. He just sort of, cocks his eye, and gives you sort of a look.
Okay, cool. All right. Hello. Oh man, I really wish Durkin was here. I would have given it to Durkin, be like, Durkin, sell this for us. It should be like $1,400. Okay, in any case, here I go. Good day, sir. I'm here. I have come across this bejeweled monocle that I believe is worth 1,400 GP. If I have appraised this correctly, can you let me know whether it's worth this much, or is this about right? Am I correct in this?
He pulls like a jeweler's magnifying glass out and sticks it in his eye, and is looking at it very, very interestedly. And he's like, "Well, it does look like it's all genuine stones, and this is probably gold around the outside. So maybe we could do 1,400. I gotta have something in it for me, so I'm thinking closer to 1,000."
Okay, fair enough. And what do you think is the price of this small pink pearl necklace I have right here?
His monocle, or his jeweler's magnifying glass is still in his eye, and he grabs the pearls. He's like, "Oh, the pearls look like they're in pretty good condition. They are pink, which is a less popular color these days. I think I can give you 1,000 for this as well."
Interesting. Okay, well,
The
go ahead.
Hey, may I add, good sir, that pink pearl necklace used to belong to a great royal dwarf by the name of Idris Elba, and there's a lot of great history. We found that out while we were we visited a traveling show called Antiques Road Play, and they told us that.
And he's, oh really? Did you did they give you any paperwork to back that up?
They certainly did. However, we just sailed here and they all got wet, unfortunately.
Wow. I mean,
likely story.
Without the paperwork, you know, nobody's gonna believe me when I tell them. So there's nothing in it for me.
I mean,
everyone's fucking crazy about Idris Elba, though. So if you just mention that name, they'll believe you.
I've been running this shop a long time. I know what people do and don't believe. Thank you very much.
Okay.
No, I mean they didn't get wet, douchey. I just left him back in the inn. I can come back. I can come back with the paperwork.
All right, I'm gonna need a bluff check for that shit.
What? Oh my god.
For nakedly lying.
Nakedly lying. 9.
Oh. Gee, I wonder if this pawn shop owner is gonna have a good sense motive check. He eyes you and is like, listen, if you can bring back that paperwork, we can talk about a difference in price.
Okay. But for now, 1,000 for how they are.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a diplomacy check to bring him up. That was just an initial offer.
You can. Oh, I suppose I'll sense motive just in case. I kind of trust this guy, but 11.
You can see that he's not trying to bluff you. Yeah, that's not really the skill at play here, right? Like
8.
You got an 8 total
for diplomacy. No, 9 total for diplomacy.
All right.
Oh, jeez, come on, man.
It did not go very well for you.
Oh man.
But then he started out. Diplomacy is a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Because you basically have these like ranks that you're progressing people up and down through.
Right. Don't actually know what that means, but
if you figure out diplomacy, can you explain it to our president?
Hey. We've been now flagged from YouTube. Thanks a lot.
Is diplomacy like a mini battle or something?
Actually, I know how to 100% guaranteed get us kicked off of YouTube. Alex Jones.
Oh no! Don't do it! Shit! Oh my god! What if we're streaming on YouTube? You might actually get kicked off. You piece of shit!
I will feel very bad about that, I guess.
I don't have a strike. I don't even have the fucking Twitter following to be able to reverse a strike. It's terrible.
Anyway, he sort of mulls it over for a little bit, and he's like, "Well, I guess I could go up to 2,300 for the pair."
All right.
That's a good deal.
That's big.
Is this your final offer?
Do you have a counter offer?
I can ask around and see whether other people are willing to pay more for it.
Okay. He like sets him back on the table, on the counter. Go ahead.
So that's his final offer then.
Well, I mean, generally you would say, "Oh, wow, I need to get at least 3,000 out of these." And then he'd be like, "Oh, I guess I could come up to 2,700 or whatever." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Francis has been to a lot of pawn shops.
Yeah, obviously. Like
I've watched an inordinate amount of gold and silver pawn. Because it's really soothing when you're hungover. I gotta be honest. And there's like just enough learning content that I can feel like I'm not a bad person for watching it.
But does nobody go on that show and go like, "Oh, I'm going to get this appraised elsewhere"?
Yeah, literally no one has ever on that show been like, "Oh, I'll just go shop around."
What?
Well, because they would cut that out. They would never like make it to TV. It's not.
Yes.
It's not interesting.
I mean, it's an interesting thing at least discuss. You don't have to like see them do it, right? But
right, but like,
all right.
I'm going to be like, what should I do? I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at negotiating. The thing is, meta talk. I'm trying to read why you only gave me the name of one pawn shop.
oh, because that was how the total number of jokes I could come up with.
Yeah, but you said there's 2 pawn shops and one high-end jewelry store. So I thought you only gave me the name of one because you're like, you gotta make this one count. You gotta
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
No, I just was like, oh, and also I'll make a joke about it being named after gold and silver pawn.
Okay, so
like, that was literally a joke, and that's it. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna be like, all right, thanks, and I take the jewelry with me and be like, well, we're gonna shop around, but thanks for your appraisal, your estimates.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day. Bye. All right. We go to the second pawn shop, which I'm gonna assume is named something else, extraordinarily annoying. Wait, what's it called? What was your pawn shop called, Paul?
Grey Poupon.
There it is. We're going to
definitely.
We're going to Grey.
He rolls up on the roll by Grey Poupon. In the store,
I expected them
there's
to have more Grey Poo here.
You walk in and there's a tall elf with a long handlebar mustache behind behind the counter, and he sort of strokes his mustache when you walk in, and greets you in a French accent, which I can't do a French accent, so I'm not going to.
Perfect.
Can I roll for like like the sense motive? Also, like, would I be able to tell if he's like inherently attracted to any of us?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's French and he's got a handlebar mustache.
If his motive is to fuck somebody, you can sense it.
Yeah. All right.
Do it.
Ooh, 12.
He doesn't seem particularly attracted to any of you,
Oh,
but
okay.
he doesn't seem picky.
Cool.
Some garden variety French xenophobia coming through.
All right, there it is.
I'm going to whisper in Alan Burke's ear. Unbutton your top button.
And then I go, what? And then you just like kind of do this maneuver you've done way too often, and just like wave your hand, and you just unbutton my two top buttons. I'm like, whoa. And he's like, I've practiced. I'm like, whoa. All right, so now I'm flushed red, and I'm like, good afternoon. I am here to ask you, how much would you pay me for this bejeweled monocle and this small pink pearl necklace together?
So
when he says pearl necklace, I wink in the background.
All right.
Wow, we're really trying to go in on him. And what's Unatra doing? Just like sweating?
I'm just watching this, like
just like sweating. Like
if we need to intimidate someone for whatever reason, but I'm just watching this right now.
So he also has a jeweler's magnifying glass, and he puts it in his eye, and he takes a very close look at both the monocle and the necklace, and gives a couple of ahs, and he says, "Okay, listen, these are nice pieces. They're nice. I don't really get the kind of clientele in here that's looking for stuff that's this expensive."
What? You're so fancy.
Oh, thank you. You're very nice.
Did you wink, douchey? Did you just wink when you said that?
No, I shimmied.
There he is.
You're so fancy.
Like Shaq and the cat.
Yeah.
So fancy.
So he's like, I can do 1,500 for the pair.
That's less good.
So I want to say that, like, you know, these pieces are for higher clientele.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, the truth is, I'm not even going to sell them here. I'm going to take them somewhere else and sell them to somewhere else who's got the clientele that's going to look at these things. But these things will sit on my shelf for the next 10 years. I'm not going to see returns on these things if I put them on the shelf, so...
Like the fancy jewelry store.
You're right. Okay, thank you for being honest with me. I don't think I can let them part for that low of an amount. Yeah, but thank you very much for your kind words, and you've been very professional.
He twirls his mustache again and says, well, you know, if you ever have anything less expensive to sell, you come on back.
You got it. Thank you so much.
And I say, you keep doing you, buddy.
He gives you the double finger guns.
Yeah. I pretend like I got shot by them, like in a playful way.
Was he trying to sell it for like was it 1,500?
Yeah, he offered you 1,500 for you.
Okay. Now we go to the high-end store. Let's do it.
I have a real quick question. Is there something any of our characters would know where, like, if we walked in with rich-looking items and we don't look the type to have them, would they have like a police or something be called, like, just normal? Is that something that we would...
I mean, this is not something that you think would have happened in Westwind. I mean, like, none of you don't look like street urchins. And I mean, Allenberg just showered, right? Like, he looks clean and well put together. And yes, he's wearing armor, but like, it's pretty easy to make money killing monsters in this world.
Okay.
Like, going off adventuring and being violent. Like, this is still a world that prizes violence. So, there's, you know, there are other ways to come across expensive things that don't involve crime.
Yeah, it's like baseball cards in this world, you know? Like, hey, I found baseball cards, they were in an attic, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, whoa, this is a, you know, I don't know any baseball players. It's like that card. Nice.
Your baseball card. Oh yeah, I killed a doppelganger. Pulled it right from its effects. It was great.
Hey,
that's
Unacho, cool it with the truth-telling here, all right? Just pump the brakes.
That's all.
Pump the brakes. All right, we go to the high-end jewelry store.
You go to the high-end jewelry store. You walk in. You find that unlike every other jewelry store you've ever been in, there are no displays in this jewelry store.
Interesting.
You walk in and it's this like pristinely clean, bare room. And there's there's a human woman standing inside, just sort of like with her hands clasped in front of her, just sort of waiting.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm here to sell some jewelry items. I'm curious whether this store can help me in finding the right price for these items.
Sure. Hold on just a second. I want to look up. I'm
going to pretend that, sorry, that Douchey is actually continually to eat the cockroaches, which is why they're crunching in his mouth right now.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, have you guys seen Lost Boys?
No.
Oh. I recommend it.
Okay.
Kiefer Sutherland as a vampire.
Sold.
Pretty amazing. It's also got the two Corys, Haim and Feldman, as vampire hunters.
Oh, nice.
There you are, Mage Hand. Duration, concentration, levitate is duration. Okay, so she reaches out and grabs the monocle from your hand and like raises it in front of her eyes and like sort of does a little magical motion with her hand and then lets go, and it just sort of floats there in front of her. And then she casts another spell, and like a hand comes into existence to grab the pearl necklace from you. And she like examines them closely. She does not have a jeweler's magnifying glass. And she looks at one, and then she looks at the necklace, and then she looks at the bejeweled monocle, and she says, "I think I can give you 3,000 gold for the pair of these."
In my head, she looks like Holdo from Star Wars with like that purple hair, that purple coif.
Yeah, I was getting more of a like a Tilda Swinton vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like very austere and weird looking, but like I love the purple hair edition. Like Tilda Swinton with purple hair.
Amazing. Yes. Brilliant. That's it. That sounds great. That sounds like sounds about right. Okay.
She says, "Wait here." And I assume your hands are still out? No? Yes?
Yeah. My hand. Yeah. Okay.
So then she waves her hand, and the hand disappears, and the monocle and the necklace fall back into your hands.
Okay.
And she goes to the wall and just like puts her hand on the wall, and then a door like slides out from the wall. And she walks in the back. The door closes behind her. You're left alone for a couple of minutes. And she comes back out with some paperwork and a large bag, not like purse large, just like has 3,000 gold pieces in it. Okay. Large.
Okay.
While she's doing this, I'd like to sense motive again to see if she finds any of us attractive, just because I'm curious.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
And I rolled a 17.
Cool. You can tell that she finds every one of you disgusting. But is way too polite to ever let on.
And also incredibly professional. I rolled to sense how professional she is. I got a 19. She's incredibly professional. Got it.
So she hands you this paperwork on a clipboard.
Yep.
With there's a quill, like there's an inkwell attached to the clipboard, with a quill sticking out of it. You're just gonna sign?
No. What does it say?
It's a fairly bog standard looking to your non-legal eye.
Says you. Wait, how long is the contract?
It's a page.
Okay, I will
it
read.
Basically, just says like I certify that I own the. And there's like an open space for like the things you are selling. So it's like I certify that I own, small pink pearl necklace, bejeweled monocle with some like descriptors that you don't really understand, but you think might have something to do with like the actual monocle's construction. And then at the bottom, it says I am promising to sign these over to mainline jewelry store for the price of 3,000 GP. I'm signing here to say that I have received this money and that I am not entitled to any dispute for the amount of money that I have received.
Copy that. Okay. Nice sign.
It also says if you sell any more items that you become a must join for SAG-AFTRA.
Okay. Yeah, I signed.
Alright.
Is everyone else cool with this? No? I'm looking around. What does Douchey, Derek, and Unatra think?
I'm good with it.
Alright. Cool.
Cool. So you get your 3,000 gold. You now have 3,000 gold and are short a monocle and a necklace.
Okay.
For my own personal knowledge, did you sign with your real name?
Donald Duck.
Okay. I assume I just like look over his signature and just see really quick.
But Duck is spelled with an E.
Yes. I mean, like it looks like it's my cursive, but I'm signing it like Donald Duck. So you can barely tell. It's like
unless someone knew your handwriting somehow.
Yeah, and they were able to actually decipher it. Yeah. Yeah.
Presumably.
Presumably. Okay. There we go. We have 3,000. Let's split it up. So 3,000 divided by 4, whatever that is.
Should be about 750 each.
Okay.
All right, and that's 5 o'clock. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of We Killed a Doppelganger.
I thought it was. I thought it was Pawn Stars. No.
I think if anything, it's Murder Stars.
I still abide by I didn't murder anyone. I did not do any murdering.
No, accessories after the fact to Murder Stars.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, everyone.
No, I don't think you guys count as accessories after the fact. You're definitely accessories.
Yeah. Everyone's got to make sure to put in 750 GP that they just got from the jewelry store.
Yep, I'm definitely not tracking your materials, so that's on you guys to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you earlier this year for helping me win this thing.
Oh yay!
Hey,
you got it.
Congratulations!
Nice job, man.
It's springy.
Yeah. Oh, really? Did you? So do
wait,
you
it's actually springy? That's awesome.
Yeah, it goes boing.
Do you have to share that with people, or is that like just yours?
It just has my name on it.
Oh, nice!
That's awesome, man.
You got to put a photo of it in the Slack and just like kind of show off a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely do. Take a photo, post it to general.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
Really cool. I like that one.
Yeah, big
And
fan.
it's next to this. That's not an award. That's just my world of deer.
Was that binary?
Yeah.
What did it say? In binary, does it actually mean anything?
Probably nice job. I don't know.
The what?
What does it say in binary?
Oh, that's a really good question. Doesn't it just say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no?
I mean, it does kind of, basically.
But isn't there like a... I think there's like interpretations that they do for...
Yeah, we can. I mean, if you should have some glut of free time in the upcoming week between all the many things you do, I want to write down the exact sequence of zeros and ones on the outside.
Yeah.
We can try and find some way to interpret it as binary characters and see if there's a message hidden in it.
I'm just curious, yeah.
Like, I hope it's like a recipe for like the perfect cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving.
That'd be amazing.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Ciao.
Bye.
Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you.